Well, hello, everybody. It's the Garbage Man's Two Wheels. I'm here today with the movie review. That is right. I went to another movie. My face is kind of red, kind of sunburned, but I've been getting out, man, having some fun. I went and saw The Bikeriders. You know, I gave my movies 4 stars, and I'm not going to grade it yet. I want to tell you a little bit about it, what to expect. When I came in here, I did watch some movie reviews, okay? And I did listen to all of them, to what they were saying. But I still cleared the palate, and I came in here. I started to watch the movie right from the beginning. It starts out with Tom Hardy, Austin Butler. Tom Hardy play an awesome role. Okay, they really do. Austin Butler is the modern day James Dean. If they play Rebel Without a Cause, they better get him, because that kid is a phenomenal actor. Of course, Hardy is too. You know what I mean? But the movie starts out with Tom Hardy. He's into motorcycles. It starts out like late 50s. Okay, and he's into dirt bikes, and there's a field they all go to, and they bring their families out there, and they race the dirt bikes around with other guys, and they're just showing you a really fast clip of that, you know what I mean? And then they're walking on the field. Tom Hardy's one of his friends. He's like, I think I'm going to start a motorcycle group. And the guy's like, why are you doing that? All you're going to do is sit around and talk about bikes. He's like, that's all we do now. So he does. He definitely starts a motorcycle group, but this time with road bikes, right? And they do. They sit around. They talk about bikes. It is the golden era of motorcycles. Remember I said that. The golden era of motorcycles. Beautiful Harley Davidson, panheads, you know what I'm saying? Shovelheads, big bikes like that. And it is the golden era of, you're just seeing some heavy-duty American steel in there. And, they have a bar they go to. These guys have jobs. They have families. But they are about the motorcycle group. They wear their colors. You know what I mean? They stand for that. And the weekends, they're hanging with each other, drinking beer, playing pool. And there's really not much violence. There's violence, fighting each other, but it's nothing stupid. And it goes to fist fighting. If it has to be a knife fight, they talk about it. They will knife fight. But there's no talking about killing. There's no talking about shooting, anything like that. It's guys really that are like, lost middle-aged younger people that find each other to form a group. And they really focus on that then too, that there was people like that then that felt like that then. There was one guy in their group that talked about how he really wanted to go to the Vietnam War, but wasn't allowed to because he passed all the tests. He did really well on the tests, but they said that he was an undesirable. And he's talking about they're sitting around a campfire drinking, and you really feel that part. I think the director really wanted you to see that that's what all these guys really thought society felt about them. They were undesirable, and maybe society did, but together they formed this group, and they loved each other, and they had something. It was a brotherhood. Well, this group starts to grow. It gets chapters because it's a cool group. It does really good. The Outlaws starts to do really well, and other chapters form, but it's getting bigger. And with that, there's a change of times too. The war, I don't know if the Vietnam War is over, still going, but they talk about the Vietnam War, and they talk about how these young kids, they say young kids coming back from the war, are different. They're into drugs. They're into violence, heavy violence, with guns, killing. They have no direction. They can't be told what to do. And it really focuses on that. And you see in the beginning, you see a motorcycle group in the beginning. You see them doing things in the weekend, and they're rough and tough. You know what I'm saying? But they're all held together. They got their beards. They're not too scabby looking, not too gross looking. And then when the Vietnam War comes, you definitely see a change in their character. Not them. You see the new guys come along, and there's definitely a change. You see the beards are rougher. The hair is rougher. They're smoking pot. They're talking about, the women they have around them at that time are, they're wild. And before, you didn't see that. You didn't see that at all. But in these parties they're having with these younger guys now that are in their gangs from other chapters are rough. They're rough. They're not like them at all. And you start to see the group really fall apart from where it was just about motorcycles and having fun in a rough way, Then it goes to a group that is about to ready to get in some crime, some drug dealing, some killing. You can see it headed that direction. And I think the director really wanted to put that and make you see that. A lot of people came here and they said, well, they were expecting like a Hell's Angels, and it's not at all supposed to be like that. When you go there, I want you to see that is where the director really puts it in there for you to see, is that where this country, this country changes, where the violence picks up. I mean, that they really emphasize on that. These young guys coming back from Vietnam are so different. They're about drugs, they're about violence, they don't listen, and it's brought up several times. And it's kind of pointing towards a change in a bad way in our country, and maybe that's where it all started. Who knows? Maybe that's what he's trying to show you. But Austin Butler, he does an awesome job. His acting ability to allow other actors shine is amazing. That's hard to do for a lot of actors. He has that talent. I seen him do it in Elvis. He does it in this movie. In Dune, he was great in Dune for that part that he played in. I mean, I think it was much of a part, but how he portrayed that character, it was awesome. But this movie, the kid's incredible. I can't say enough about him. He does an excellent job. I thought the movie was written well. I really enjoyed it. Once I realized what the director was really trying to go, where he was trying to go with that, I think that's how I took it. But once I saw where he was trying to go in that direction with the movie, and by showing guys that were just in a group and they loved motorcycles, and you see where it's not even about motorcycles anymore. Later in the movie with these guys as they come in there, it's just about, getting your drug on and hurting people. You know what I mean? And it's too much to reality now, I think, what we see. What we see in life, in the news, and but 10 times worse now, right? So I give my movies a 4-star rating. Okay, the last movie I went to, if you see that last review, check it out. I gave that movie a 4-star. This movie I'm giving 3 out of 4. I loved it. I thought it was good, but 3 out of 4 is still good. 3 out of 4 is still good. I'm just not going to rate it a 4. I walked out of theater. I was happy seeing it, but I was kind of like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know what I mean? Because it's like a tell story movie. And you'll see what I'm talking about once you go see it. But I definitely suggest coming to a movie theater. They are expensive, though. No joking around, man. And there's not going to be around long, because I'm telling you, this is the second theater I've been to in a week. And, man, there's nobody here. There's nobody here. You can't keep these places open with 1 or 2 people coming in. You can't do it. But it's definitely a movie. If you're not going to come to the theater, it's definitely a movie you grab a DVD. You'll watch it a couple times on DVD. And I hope you see what I'm talking about. And I hope that rings true with you. But this is the Garbage Man's 2 Wheels giving you a movie review. Go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, comment. We shall see you next video.